Today I'm bringing you a smart device with wheels. This is a very important solution in the seamless AI life scenario. Huawei's dream is not only bring digital to every person and every family, but also to every car. The IASBU of Huawei developed the components that are needed in the connected and smart and electric cars. But we will only produce the components. We are not going to produce cars on our own, but we will help car makers to produce better cars. We leverage the 2C capabilities that we have accumulated over the past 10 years to produce good cars and improve their sales. Globally, there are 1.2 billion cars, and it's increasing every day. And every day we spend 1.5 hours commuting. So cars are becoming very important. When it comes to buying cars, if you are going to buy fuel cars, you may think it is not environmental friendly and it is not smart. And the whole life cycle maintenance cost could be very high. Over the past 20 years, I bought multiple fuel cars. I found for luxury cars that you bought in China, the body to whole price ratio can be very high. The components could be like 7 times that of the whole car. And those cars may have a very low level of automation. The software cannot be upgraded. Many features are not usable. Some also choose electronic cars, but you may have concerns over the range as well as battery. We have done research with Professional Institute. We found the top 3 and top 5 or even top 6 issues are all related to batteries and charging. It could be slow charging speed, or difficult to find charging posts, or break-in charging posts. And during winter times, the battery will deliver even poorer experience. And sometimes you have to queue for several hours in order to have your car charged. Those are the problems electric car owners face. Today we bring you our solution. Huawei worked with Qualcomm series in developing SF5, and last year it uses Huawei's Drive 1 components, but the design is not from Huawei. We believe we can do more and we can do better. So we use the ID team for smartphones from CBG, as well as a software and user experience team for smartphones to develop this car. We help car makers to develop a car that could lead the industry. It can solve the pain points brought by conventional fuel cars and electric cars. By doing so, we can also sell the components from Huawei, the vehicle components, by a large volume. We can fully demonstrate the technology and experience advantage. We will try our best to help car makers to develop better cars. Today, we bring you the first car from Aito brand, Aito M5. You'll find there's only one letter difference between Aito and Aito. We use I to replace U. I means intelligence. We try to bring intelligence to every vehicle. in the intelligence era. When we design this car, my requirement to my team is that we will need to create a vehicle brand, and we need to stick to the brand spirit that Huawei CBG has been stick to. We will need to develop premium cars for young people and develop fashionable cars. In terms of ID design, I also raised the requirements that we should have a minimalist and pure design, which is the core design elements of CBG. So this is the brand spirit as well as industrial design philosophy that we have been stick to over the past 10 years. Today, we bring you the Aito M5, which can allow you to travel thousands of miles with great ease.
内饰、性能、体验和质量的要求来打造我们这款车，这是我对我们团队提的要求。我们在手机、在消费电子的这种产品的工艺的要求是非常高的，所以我们这个产品我们要求坚持我们设计语言的这种极致设计。所以这款车，大家看外形尺寸是一个中型豪华 SUV 的这种尺寸，但是内部空间很大，我们的内部空间达到了大型豪华 SUV 的这种空间这种空间感知。为什么车不要做的那么大？因为做的过大，在城市里，尤其在这个公共停车场，因为很拥挤，停车非常不方便。所以我们要外形尺寸要不能过大，但是内部空间要大。这款车它的流体。
Sorry for the technical glitch. We'll continue with the interpreting. This car has the fluid design, and it offers very low wind noise, and it offers a lower power consumption. You can look at the design of the front face. You can see the shark fin headlight. It is a shape of 7, and we also have the streamlined tail light. It is minimalist and pure. You can see the light design is very simple. Unlike other car makers with very complicated lines, which is quite complicated, our cars are designed in a very minimalist and simple way. We believe a good design should be able to stand the test of times. And we have the all aluminum wheel drums, and we also have another version with the forged aluminum. It could come with a very low wind drag. The interior design is also very premium. The interior is commonly seen in premium and high-end cars that could be sold at 100 million yuan. People love premium and minimalist design, but the design cannot be shabby. We want to make the design to be premium and luxurious. We offer the integrated cockpit design to offer a more immersive, spacious, and comfortable experience. The central control unit uses a 2K display with a high saturation, brightness, and contrast ratio. We use the latest generation of the screen technology in this screen to deliver the best display experience and outcome. The cockpit offers 128 colors of ambient light. You can choose the color you like. At the same time, you can also have the color changes according to the rhythm of the music. It can offer you romantic and immersive experience. The car has a panoramic sunroof. The seamless panoramic sunroof allows you to really enjoy a car like this. and we use the micrometer silver coating low E heat insulation glass. It can show 99.9% ultraviolet rays, with the heat dissipation efficiency improved by 40%. If you think this is not enough during hot summer days, we also offer foldable sun blinds for free. You can just turn it over easily, but the glass is already good enough in heat insulation. If you think during the hottest summer days you need it, then you can use the sun blind. But in other days, it won't be needed. With the panoramic sunroof, we are able to offer you a spacious view and a very large head space. Here is the sunroof. When you sit in this car, you will feel how big the room is. The distance between the front row and back row is 870 millimeters. Compared with cars, middle-sized SUVs at the same price range, you can see how big the size is. And when you sit inside it, you will feel it is even bigger because there is no hump in the back row. And if you try our cars with our competitors' cars, you will feel that our interior is more spacious. In every aspect of the design, we try to offer you a spacious design. You can see the leg space in the front seat is enlarged with a curved design. When you move the front seat forward, you will still have a large leg space. This way, the angles of the cockpit and the design of the sunroof, we will be able to offer you a really comfortable large space. Here is the trunk design. You can see it's very big. You are able to put a lot of things there. Premiumness comes from details. Here, I'd like to give you an example. We have a central tweeter, and the sound system is really high-end. The sound system from the car is actually the latest Huawei sound system. The peak power reaches to 1,000 plus watt, and when we are compared with luxury SUVs, their peak power is only several hundred watt. Not only that, the low frequency can reach to 107 dB, and it can go down to 30 Hz. We're able to support 7.1 surround sound track. We also support 5.1. When you watch films, you can choose 5.1 sound field. And when you are listening to Huawei music, you can choose 7.1. We have dual coil woofers and multiple tweeters and several surround sound units and 4 seat headrest audio speaker units. It offers stunning sound quality. When you listen to the sound from the car, you will feel that the sound system will cost you several or more than 10,000. If you do not believe in me, you can try that. The performance of our sound system is better than some well-known sound system providers. With 7.1 and 5.1 sound tracks, you will be able to enjoy wonderful sound music experience when you are driving. We also bring theaters. We'll also bring a theater to your car. You will be able to choose 5.1 soundtrack. You are able to dive into massive amount of Hollywood blockbusters. In many five-star hotels, you will notice that they are unique fragrance from them. We also bring the car odor system to Aito M5. We offer 3 slots car odor system. There are 3 fragrances for you to choose from. You only need to peel off the protective film. The fragrance can last for half a year. And after you use up, you can choose to replace it. And you can also go to settings to choose the fragrance. It can offer you a pleasant experience. We offer multiple Type-C supercharged ports. With wired supercharge, we support 66 watt. With wired one, we support 40 watt. We bring Huawei Supercharge to cars. And in the driver's seat and the passenger seat, we have a very unique design. And there is a slot for you to store the cable. It's very convenient, and it will keep your car tidy. And in front of the controlling stick, you can charge your phone wirelessly. It is a minimalist design. This car also designed something special for ladies. The mirror size is doubled, and we also soft light. And the mirror size has been enlarged by 2 times. This can really facilitate your makeup. We also offer some premium features for you to choose from, including the crystal control stick. You can see an Aito logo there. And for the front seats, it not only supports ventilation, heating, it also supports massage. In the past, I thought the massage strength was not strong enough. We then increase it. We support 8-point airbag massage. In order, 15 modes are open to you to choose from. We really offer you luxurious experience. We also use Napa genuine leather and HUD display system, which is safer for driving. We try to offer the minimalist design language. When it comes to interior design, we offer ivory, which is an elegant and premium color. This is the black color. Another color for you to choose from is called agate brown, which is a warm color. With the ivory interior. Those are the 3 colors for you to choose from. With the ivory color, you may have some concerns that it can get smudging easily, but we offer the anti-smudging coat. You can easily remove dirt with this coating, so there's no need for you to concern about the smudging issue. We have already taken care of it for you. So those are the 3 interior colors for you to choose from. Exterior colors include green. You may think it is a bright green. Actually, it's a low saturation green, a very elegant green, and a premium green. when it is on a display, on a screen, the color deviates a bit. This is crystal gray, a very dynamic color. This is the elegant ceramic white. It is made of multiple pearl powder, while the previous colors are from metallic powder. And this is the golden black. And this is also made of metallic painting. This one is ocean blue, a very young, dynamic color. So we offer 5 exterior colors for you to choose from. After talking about the interior and exterior design, now let's look at performance. We want our cars to deliver performance that is as good as or even better than high-end premium cars. We hope you will have no concerns over range, and it can take you anywhere you want to go to. And you can use both fuel and electricity. One thing I am honored to tell you is the chassis design. It is a chassis system that will be used in a $1 million car. We use a double wishbone front independent suspension and multi-link arm rear independent suspension. Many cars use a low-cost suspension, which is way inferior in terms of driving control experience. And it uses the all-aluminum chassis. It has substantially improved the controlling experience. It reduces the weight under the sponge by 30%. In SF, we already use this chassis, but that chassis is calibrated to be a bit too soft. We require the team to make a refined adjustment, making sure that it is comfortable to sit and it delivers ultimate performance. So we managed to strike a balance between comfortability and performance. It also has a really small turning circle. The car is very heavy, 2.35 tons, but when it makes turns, the turning circle is really small. With such a heavy car, we're able to deliver such a performance. You can see how powerful the handling is. We use a Huawei Drive 1 pure electric extended range platform. We use the new generation of range extender from Luncurkan series. And as you can see, we use a rear permanent magnetic synchronous motor and a front asynchronous AC motor, so that it can be fueled by both fuel and electricity. You can see the 4-drive wheels. The peak power is 315 kilowatt for the common version, and for the flagship version, it's even higher. You can see when we are compared with fuel cars, the engine system is far better, and we also surpass Model Y from Tesla. We have the engine systems and chassis capabilities that are far better than conventional fuel cars. To maintain such a great power, we need to have good heat dissipation system. We use the advanced oil cooling system and technology. The temperature can be lowered at a larger range. At the same time, it could maintain high output from the motor. With this car, it supports acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers in just 4.4 seconds. And from 0 to 50 kilometers, it just takes 1.9 seconds. That means if you accelerate from 0 to 50 kilometers, only 1.9 seconds is needed. You can see that our acceleration performance is far ahead of other middle-sized luxury SUVs. So does the driving control experience and performance. Delivering a quiet driving experience is very important to develop a premium car. The other day, I was in a research center for a meeting, and then I was arranged to take a car to the vehicle. It is an electric vehicle. By the time when we get on to the highway, I heard the loud noise generated by wind. Then I know it is not a premium car. You would be able to tell whether the car is high-end or not by the sound of a door slamming shut. You can try our cars. We are able to offer the library grade quiet experience. We use the noise suppression technology for motors and adopt a patented bearing corrosion protection technology, and the car is professionally tuned to offer a quiet experience. We also use a double-layered soundproof glass in the front and rear rows. For you to develop a premium car, you not only need to have good sound system and handling capabilities, you also need to deliver a quiet driving experience.
Let's look at the comparison about NVH, referring to noise, vibration, and harshness. So these are the three dimensions that are looked at. We want to be the industry's best on these three fronts. We work with so-called series team to build this car. When it's 40 to 60 kilometers per hour and the road conditions are not very good, we have solved this problem of high noise with our technology to deliver great comfort. We have upgraded the range extended engine. Traditional car makers use a 1.3T three-cylinder engine. I think a four-cylinder is a must because three-cylinder is asymmetric. This leads to large vibration. So make sure you do not purchase a car with a three-cylinder engine. It should be an even number, the number of cylinders. It can be 4, 6, or 8. This time around, we upgrade the 1.5T four-cylinder engine to a better one because the previous car has only 30% thermal efficiency. Aito M5 has a Miller cycle engine with a higher compression ratio, and the thermal efficiency is over 41%. Even when you run out of battery, it's more fuel efficient than a fuel vehicle. And for luxury SUVs, it's usually 10 liters of gas tank. But for our M5, even when it runs out of battery, it's very fuel efficient. I think you can do the math. And when the battery runs out, as I mentioned, you can treat it as a fuel vehicle, even in that case. The fuel consumption is only 6 liters. It also has excellent acceleration, which is very important. It's equipped with a 40 kilowatt hours of battery. And it has a 56-liter gas tank for the range extender, which can generate electricity equivalent to 179 kilowatt hours of battery. So when the battery is fully charged and the gas tank is full, they are equivalent to a 219 kilowatt hours of battery pack. Compared with about 70 kilowatt hours of the competition. The driving range is over 1,000 kilometers. And this is about the four-wheel drive model. If it's a two-wheel drive model, the driving range is even longer. According to WLTC World Light Duty Vehicle Test Cycle, the driving range is over 1,100 kilometers. Its driving range is 3 times longer than that of an ordinary EV and more than twice longer than that of ordinary EVs. You should not believe in the statistics given by car makers. Sometimes they are not what they are cracked up to be. This is especially true in cold winter. During a cold winter, the range extender is used to provide heating, so the driving range will be compromised. In the north of China, the winter is very severe, and with our range extender, the driving range can maintain at over 1,000 kilometers. And this is the actual statistic according to user experience. These statistics are for your reference. The most important thing is you can use electricity if you can find a charging pile. If you cannot, you can use the gas. Another advantage of the range extender is when it's traveling uphill for a long time. It has a high load on the engine. And when the battery is heavily depleted, acceleration will be hurt. With a range extender, it can generate electricity that, coupled with the battery, lets the motor bear a high load. It provides 3 range extension modes. If you cannot find a charging station, you can use it as a fuel vehicle, so you can select fuel first. When the battery is 30% depleted, the range extender is enabled, so it can supply electricity to the battery. This can be used to cope with extreme conditions, for example, when it's traveling cross-country. In urban areas, you can select battery first to save power. You can also select the automated mode, including a comfort mode and a sport mode. And for a sport mode, when the battery is 50% depleted, the range extender will be enabled. So these are the points: 20%, 30%, 50%, and 70%. It provides you with a lot of options. We also provide a 7 kilowatt smart home charger. It's developed by the digital power product line of Huawei. It supports 4G wireless and Bluetooth. It can identify the car owner. You don't need to worry about others stealthily plugging their vehicle into your outlet. It can also get electricity from the power grid at off-peak times. At the trough of electricity usage, the electricity rate is very low. And this charger is quite compact. It's also lightweight. It weighs only 400 grams. So it's very easy to use for girls. During the National Day holiday, you may have seen something like this. EVs lined up at gas stations and charging piles on the expressway. In order to charge for 1 hour, sometimes EVs have to wait in queue for 4 hours. This is extremely painful. With the range extender, you don't need to worry about that. If there is a long line at a charging station, you can pump gas for it. And it's even more fuel efficient than a fuel vehicle. It has a long driving range and excellent acceleration, which is much superior than that of a fuel vehicle. Nowadays, young people like to go camping. You can use the M5 to generate electricity. It can output 220 V AC up to 3,500 watts. If you use a pure EV and it supplies too much electricity, you may worry about the battery running out and you won't be able to get home. But with this range extender, with a 5.6-liter gas tank, it can generate electricity to supply to the battery. It eliminates your range anxiety. It's equipped with the Huawei Drive 1, a pure electric drive extended range platform, as well as the Miller Cycle 1.5T Miller Cycle range extender. The driving range is over 1,000 kilometers. It also has great acceleration and great controls on the bend, delivering excellent experience. HarmonyOS for cockpit is for the first time installed on a vehicle. The HarmonyOS intelligent cockpit is developed by our global industrial design team. I don't know if you have seen the interface of the cockpit. It has a sense of premium, just like luxury cars. Which is missing from ordinary EVs by Chinese manufacturers. It's also quite easy to use. I think the intelligent cockpit is much better than the competition in China. It can also understand you. It has 3D facial recognition. When you get in the car, it realizes it's you and your account will be automatically signed in. And the mode you have chosen will be enabled. For example, the seat and your itinerary, the music of your choice, navigation that you have selected will be displayed. And when your wife gets in the car, it will recognize it's someone else and it will change to the preferences of her. When you lend the car to your friend, it can support a visitor mode. It will know which one is in the driver's seat and switch to the data and the habits of that person's choice. When I drive the vehicle, I can see my agenda or my calendar on the infotainment. It's quite user-friendly. Huawei smartphone has themes. It has been brought to the head unit. You can change the theme and wallpaper as you wish. You can send a photo of you to the infotainment, and you can change the wallpaper based on the season. The wallpaper can be an image of landscape or of your loved ones. And this cockpit can be customizable. You define the head unit. We provide the smart dock. You can put your favorite apps into the dock through drag and drop. In this way, you define your head unit. For example, you can put audiobooks and music into the dock. It brings great convenience. In terms of navigation, it adopts pedal maps. It has been launched by Huawei globally as a navigation solution. It's now available in over 100 countries. Now we cannot travel internationally because of the pandemic. When COVID-19 pandemic comes to an end, you will be able to use pedal maps in any country around the world. And the map is updated in real time, just like the map on the smartphone. For many vehicles, the map is not updated in a timely manner, and we resolve this problem. And cards will also give you reminders, and they can take your voice commands, and there is also the head-up display. The map is constantly updated. We also allow consumers to split the screen with several fingers. When you are using navigation and you also want to listen to music, you can split the screen. Navigation takes up 1/3 of the space on the right-hand side by default. When you launch another app, it will take up the remaining space. And when there's a phone call coming in, when you are listening to music, it will also pop up on the infotainment system. This is quite user-friendly. And you can also share the location information from a third-party app to the head unit. When you get to the destination and you park the car, you get out of the car and walk for a while. Navigation will flow seamlessly from the head unit to the smartphone. If you use the P50 Pocket, it will flow directly to the small display on the cover screen. This is seamless content continuity. The intelligent cockpit can accurately recognize speech. It can detect the source of the sound. It can not only understand you, it can also know which person is speaking. Celia, open the window. Okay, consider it done. Celia, open the car window. Okay, I have done just that. The voice assistant knows which person is speaking, the one behind the wheel or sitting calling shotgun or in the back seat. I have also asked our software engineers to filter out whatever is said by those sitting in the back seat to avoid disturbance from them. And you are also able to jump in anytime and interrupt the voice assistant. Celia, please play some music. Okay, no problem. Turn up the volume. Turn it down. Pause. What's the weather like today? It's cloudy in Shenzhen. Call Xiaoliang. I'm calling Xiaoliang right now. Stop calling and close the window with a crack. Leave a crack in it. It can even leave a crack in the window. How amazing is that? When you say Celia, you wake up the voice assistant and you can have a continuous conversation. So it does take a wake up, otherwise it doesn't know whether you are talking to her or your friend. It also supports multiple dialects. As we upgrade HarmonyOS, more dialects will be supported. It has very powerful smart voice capabilities. It will support over 70 languages in the future. Now it already supports Spanish, French, German, Russian, Arabic. As we constantly upgrade the vehicle, more powerful capabilities will be delivered. It can not only has a continual conversation with you, the content is still viewable and it can still hear your commands even when there's no network connectivity. Let me give you a demo. Hello, Celia. Open settings. Adjust the lighting. Adjust the ambient light to a more sunny color. Adjust to another mode. Go to driving. Set driving to sport mode. You don't need to tap on the infotainment system. It can take voice commands directly. It also pays close attention to driving safety. Computer vision is used to detect driver fatigue. It has a camera. Severe driving fatigue is detected. You are recommended to take a rest. You have driven for 4 hours consecutively. You are advised to take a 20-minute break. If you are concerned about privacy, you can also attach something to the camera so it can be blocked. But the thing is, it's only computer vision for AI detection. It does not collect any data, so don't need to worry about privacy. You can also click. You can also call for roadside assistance with one click. There are also other services such as car towing or services from insurers. They're quite convenient. This is a smart vehicle. It's equipped with smart sensors. It can detect the surrounding world. Aito M5 has multiple cameras, including millimeter wave radar and other great sensing capabilities. The ability is to provide better services and protect your safety. When the vehicle enters a tunnel, the air quality is poor. It automatically sets the air conditioning to internal circulation to avoid dirty air entering the cabin, and it switches the navigation to night mode. When it leaves the tunnel, it restores the air conditioning to external circulation. It's quite intelligent. We also have more thoughtful services provided by Celia. It's a very considerate voice assistant. It can help you find the latest charging pile and gas station. When you are about to run out of fuel, it will tell you where the nearest gas station is. When you are about to enter the garage, it will remind you to fetch the express delivery. It can also remind you of the weather conditions. It's like a smart personal assistant. The vehicle also provides 360-degree smart parking. It can help you find the parking space. Even when the parking line is incomplete, it can automatically park itself. It can support over 100 parking scenarios. In addition, it comes with the L2 Plus autonomous driving solution, including lane keeping assistance, blind spot warning, lane departure warning, etc. When it's on an expressway, or when it's on a closed road, the autonomous driving solution can reduce fatigue and it boosts safety. This is not a very advanced autonomous driving solution, so you still need to stay alert. You still need to put your hands on the wheel. It's not entirely autonomous. Me Time is installed on the infotainment, providing great experience. Every day when I am on my way to and from work, I either make work calls or call my parents via Me Time. They will pick it up on Home Vision, on Huawei Vision at home. This is part of my daily life. When you're driving and using Me Time, you can switch the camera of the video call. You can use the camera inside or outside the vehicle. This is truly amazing because we are all quite busy nowadays, and we can take advantage of the commute time to make Me Time calls. Aito M5 is powered by HarmonyOS intelligent cockpit. It can connect the person, household, and vehicle intelligently. You can also see 3D dynamic effects. You can see the real-time animation of the window, of the rear, or the front of the vehicle. You can also adjust the wind with a hand gesture. In addition, the head unit can be used to control household appliances at home. You can turn on the air conditioning before you get home. Huawei smartwatch can be used to control the vehicle. Huawei Watch 3 via NFC and Bluetooth can serve as a seamless car key. In that video, the watch can serve as a car key. It can also be used to check the state of the vehicle and remotely control it. This is a convenience brought by the Huawei Watch 3. Huawei GT watch may be able to perform this function in the future. Of course, now GT3 can already be used as a car key, but as for checking the state of the vehicle and remotely controlling it, they will be provided in the future. The car key is also lightweight and slim. It has a premium feel. In addition, your smartphone can also act as a car key. Even when the smartphone is powered off, it can still serve as a car key. Just move it close to the vehicle. Even when the smartphone and the smartwatch are powered off, they can still be used as a car key. And wireless charging is also supported. Aito M5 handles your security and privacy protection properly. It has facial recognition. You will only be able to see your own data. You can control your sensitive data as well. You can set permissions. This is Aito M5, the first mid-sized luxury SUV. It's equipped with the advanced HarmonyOS intelligent cockpit, and it's designed by Huawei's global industrial design team and UX team. And the exterior and interior is as good as that of a luxury car. It not only has great controls, a long driving range. Users can use the fuel or the battery as they wish. It also has excellent acceleration, and it's extremely environmentally friendly. I hope when you use the vehicle, you will also like our 7.1 channel high-end sound system and the HarmonyOS intelligent cockpit. Thank you. The price may be of high interest to you. Now you may be very curious about the price. Aito M5 is pre-sold at 250,000 yuan for the back drive standard vision and 280,000 yuan for the four-wheel drive performance version. This is the price after subsidies are taken into consideration. But I think it can deliver performance on par with that worth 500,000 or even 1 million yuan. It's really cost-effective. It provides greater value for your money. We also have the four-wheel drive flagship version. The price is 320,000 yuan. And there's an additional color, light blue. There are 6 colors to choose from for the four-wheel drive flagship version. My point is, we want to make cars that are as good as luxury cars in terms of performance, exterior, and interior. We are committed to building truly great products that are popular with consumers in order to build a great brand. We hope our cars will sell well and we can continue to help our partners grow their revenue and profits. We will bring the components developed by Huawei IAS BU with the best experience to consumers. Let you enjoy a great driving experience and eliminate your range anxiety. You are welcome to try the car out or get a test drive. We also prepare some gifts for the first batch of car owners. For the first 10,000 people to make a reservation for the car, these are the benefits. This vehicle will gradually arrive at over 500 Huawei Experience Centers in 118 cities. On January 20th, you can get a test drive. And we will begin to deliver the vehicle after the Spring Festival. So on about February 20th, we'll begin to deliver this product. That is, within 2 months of making a reservation, you will be able to get the vehicle. Many rounds of sanctions over the past 3 years have plunged us into the longest winter, because no winter is as long as 3 years. In spite of the great difficulties, we have received strong support from consumers and partners across the globe, and all of Huawei employees have worked extremely hard. That's why we have been able to tide over the difficulties. Winter is here, spring will not be far behind. After we survive the harshest of winters, we will see the blooming flowers of spring. Thank you.
Life is up, life is down. So thanks for being there. Life is fun, amazing, insane.